Hello, my name is Angelina Hensley and I am 21 years old. Now, me being 21 years old means that I am part of what's called the iPhone generation. The iPhone generation is the generation of individuals that grew up with technology being accessible at our fingertips. With technology being so accessible in today's age, it has caused a lot of beneficial factors to society. However, it has also caused a lot of negative factors as well. Some of the beneficial aspects can be considered mainly through business. Social media has allowed businesses to excel in social networking and reaching people globally to expand themselves and be able to grow their business. However, social media has become an addictive aspect in everyone's lives, and it is affecting us negatively. This presentation will be discussing the addictive nature of social media and the impact it has on our self-esteem and the neurological processes that go hand in hand with this relationship. Social media addiction is characterized by an individual's compulsive use of it, often at detriment to their day-to-day lives. Social media has become such a big factor in everyone's daily life that people use an excessive amount of screen time, which consumes any production that could be made throughout the day. Recognizing signs of a social media addiction can include a heightened sense of anxiety, neglect of real-world obligations, and constant need of online interaction. Now, constant need of online interaction comes due to the neurological networking that goes on in our brains because of social media, which we'll be getting into a little bit later. The impact of self-esteem is explored through psychological theories such as the comparison theory. The comparison theory is a theory that states that individuals who constantly compare themselves will continue to do so, and it will affect them negatively in their mental state. Now, the reason that I am comparing a social media addiction to this theory is because individuals constantly go onto social media craving the shallow interactions and positive reinforcement, which forces them to compare themselves to others. They take a online persona and compare their life to one in which is not realistic to their goals and means. Now, this is unhealthy because it creates feelings of inadequacy and unrealistic standards. Social media also takes a big part in our neurological networking because it creates an increased level of dopamine. Dopamine is a drug that is highly addictive in that we constantly take shallow compliments and crave them more and more, which draws us back into social media, and it's a constant cycle. This neurological networking is a big problem because it constantly makes us want to go back to social media and is causing a deficit in our daily lives. A prime example of this is a girl named Emily who is 16 years old. She downloaded social media to interact with her friends, and which started out just fine. However, as she owned it for a longer period of time, she started to notice that individuals were commenting negative thoughts on her platform. And after it continued to progress, she started distancing herself from her friends and no longer wanted to interact with the rest of the world. Social media can be used as a really good source for networking and other aspects of life. However, if one abuses it, then they start to lose their self-esteem and they get an unrealistic perception of modern day reality. And because of all this, social media has been affecting our neurological networking in a way that will eventually make us stop communication altogether. Thank you.